like cut out or anything. It was just an in
I
and out. There was
remember
just
I
a
was,
massive hole in my foot.
Yeah, that. Oh,
Ah! Why? I don't even have any bandages.
I got you. Don't worry.
Oh fuck!
Apologies. I was just.
What did I do? Was I bad mouthing Steve Irwin?
Shook me up.
Fucked up.
He's good. Hope Bindy's well, and whatever his son's name was,
Bob.
Jack or some shit.
Bob.
Bob. Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking Bobby.
After his dad, Robert.
Right.
I gotta think about something real quick. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Go back.
I need my glasses.
Well. One time I was at a back beach at Phillip Island, and I saw these like kind of like translucent shapes in the water. It kind of looked like the sun reflecting on the water, but no, it was in fact like a couple jellyfish. I was kind of like surrounded by jellyfish. It was kind of fucking scary, to be honest, but they didn't sting me. That's the story.
What kind of jellyfish? I realize I was still muted.
I don't know, but it was like, you know, like I like touched them. You know what I mean? Like I felt them under the water, like their bulb. I was like, oh hell no.
And the amount of times I've been stung by blue bottles in my life, fuck those things.
Really? You're a beach dweller back home, Reggie? Is that it?
Yeah, it was. Once had a blue bottle wrap its tentacles around my my arm, and it also got me in the like armpit and all that kind of shit. That was not okay.
Oh no.
That was not okay.
What do you do for those? Is it like the vinegar shit? At, like,
yeah,
the
vinegar
stations along the.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Aren't they like? Oh, no, I'm thinking of blue ringed octopus, not blue bottle. Blue bottles are bad. Blue ringed octopus is death.
Yes, that's death.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm not much of a beach dweller. One time, I swam out to like a buoy. I don't know how far out, like, you know, it's standard for them to be, but it was like more than 500 meters at a back beach with my best friend. And I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Gattaca, but there's like this scene where these two brothers like swim out and then they come back and, you know, one of them almost drowns. It was kind of like that. on the way back in, when we realized that we were in like the pitch black ocean, and it was like you look down and it's just darkness, I was like, huh, I really don't like being in the ocean swimming when I can't see the ground. And then since then, like my beach dwelling has been significantly reduced. You know, I've kept it at the, you know, frolicking in the not deep water.
I've been super close to a hammerhead before.
That's kind of fucking cool.
Not when it's the only thing between you and the sand.
I'm kind of surprised. I didn't realize we had them.
Oh
in
yeah,
Australia.
fuck yeah, we do.
That's kind of fucking cool. Do they like have any type of like niche behaviors? Like, do they use their hammerhead in any type of way, or is it literally just like a stylish choice? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Probably some reason they have it.
I kind of feel like they might use it to like, you know, dig up the sand or something to get crabs. I don't fucking know.
And then all the sand would get in their eyes.
Ah, so I just Googled here on my phone. How does hammerhead use hair? Apparently, it's like a vision thing, like vision, you know, ability to front play. They don't have like a physical use for it. You know, they don't like. They just have a fucking weird head.
Yeah, right.
I mean, fair enough.
And there's plenty of fucking humans that have weird heads.
Yeah, plenty. Seen a couple around these parts recently.
Yeah, I was on a shipwreck, and then everyone else was on land yelling at like two of us, and then all you see is a shadow cruise by, big ass fucking huge fucking hammerhead, while sitting on the shipwreck, and you're like, ah, cool, that's fantastic, wonderful, it's just what I needed.
Yeah. That's my kind of reaction in situations. One time I went. Northern Queensland is a hellhole. I went and stayed with my cousins in Northern Queensland once, and we went like mangrove boating. You know what I mean?
Oh, with the Crocs?
Mangroves. With the Crocs, yeah.
Nice.
And they're like, yeah, nah, you don't actually need a boat license to, you know, drive the boats. You want to give it a go? Like, you want to give it a go, Mike? And I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking steer the. As I'm steering this fucking little metallic dinghy with three of us in it, and like, you know, it like I'm pretty sure if I had like a fork, I could have punctured the hull of this dinghy. And I was fucking yang with my fucking Townsville cousins, pedaling the boat, and then just some crocodiles, and I went, bloody fucking lovely. How's that? I was like 14 at the time. I'm like, well, bloody, that's bloody beautiful, mate. If I can croc right there, boom. And I said, cousin, might you take the wheel and direct us back home to the dog shit shack with sand in the beds? And he said, yep, yeah, nah, I'll take us right back. And that was my foray into the groves. I did not enjoy it.
You don't have to worry about the ones in the mangroves. You need to worry about the ones in the beach.
Yeah, because they're the saltwater ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Hello.
What up?
Not much.
Hello, Atlas.
Hello. I feel like being a dick today, so I'm gonna if you didn't already know that Billy I was talking to him on the phone and he sounds like he's gonna cry and he's coming here.
Oh yeah.
So if he talks, you should be like, are you gonna cry?
No,
Yeah,
him and
Reggie,
I have had
I'll ask you
arguments
this.
today.
Oh.
Okay. Damn.
Oh.
I feel bad now for picking on him a little bit.
Bear's being cranky.
Fair enough.
I asked him if he needs like fucking something to eat or some shit.
I told him to go get ice cream.
Would you get Billy to bark for you, Reggie?
Fuck no.
Yes or no?
The fuck?
Okay.
Why would I ever ask him to fucking bark for me? Fuck. What kind of weird shit do you think I'm into?
He was refusing to bark yesterday for Alana reviews.
Good.
Yeah, bark for no one.
Except that one time.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know what you talked about, Watermelon Girl.
No problem.
Okay, yeah, no, we're not talking about it. I don't faulty memory.
Okay. Bill?
How many chippies do you have, Billy?
I was starving. Probably gonna have like 5 left, I think. You need some?
No, you keep them.
Yeah, I was in rough shape.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Can you stop pushing me around? Fuck's sake.
Oh wait, actually I got 9 left. You hungry?
I am hungry.
There you go.
Have you stopped having a tantrum yet, Billy?
Well, it's
Miss
doomsday
Atlas.
for me, okay?
Mhm.
So let me have my moment.
Have you
It's
ever
what day?
seen a jellyfish?
Yeah.
What about a stingray?
Yeah.
You've been stung by one?
No.
Well, me and Reggie were talking about beach tails. Apparently, Reggie has been assaulted by a stingray before and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
I've also been bitten by a snake
Yesterday,
before.
actually.
Ah man, I've been coiled by a you know what I mean, like fucking, you know, attempted to be strangulated by a snake on my arm. Not good,
I
Yeah.
haven't
but he was not
been
venomous.
only really a spider.
I've been bitten by a
I got
snake and
bitten
I
by a
didn't even know what it
whitetail.
was. I didn't even bother going to the hospital.
Me with a spider. Oh, I
Yeah.
went, but-
I got bitten by a whitetail and I had like this like persistent infection on my leg for like 5 years, and we had to get like fucking biopsies taken and all this and shit. It was lovely. It was really
Don't you
lovely.
need anti-venom for them?
Lovely.
Well, I'm not really sure, but it was like, but basically, like when you get bitten by them, it like the flesh like rots. It wasn't
Yeah.
like what happened to me was like very tame, but it was. Oh man, imagine like just like a wound that never healed. Basically, that was it. It was basically just like a scab on my right calf, and like it just never healed for years.
Ugh.
And like even when it would like go down, then it would just turn into like a persistent like rash. It's hard to really explain. It was just this persistent thing forever. And then it was like, oh, you know, the doctors were like, you know, they take samples of it, and it's like, you know, oh, oftentimes with spiders and stuff like that, bacteria.
What
on
else?
their
That
fangs are what
bacteria, and
causes,
that's-
like, the persisting
okay.
infections, and that's what it was. Honestly,
Did it eventually like go away?
it eventually went away, but I have ever since been like prone to like dermatitis, like that type of stuff, like skin skin. And it's like,
on
it's
that
not-
leg only.
No, like on that leg only, yeah, but also pretty much everywhere. You know, so like on like.
Did you
my
think maybe that's
elbows,
just
they-
old
like-
age?
No, it started happening when I was a kid.
Oh.
So it's like nowadays, right? I'm an adult, so it's like mostly gone.
Are
But
you?
basic.
though?
Yes, I'm a fucking adult.
It's a valid
Okay,
question.
just checking.
Also cast legion. But yeah, I basically had like minor skin problems for ages. So it wasn't like bad acne or like it was not stuff you could see. Like no one would even know unless I was like, yo, like have a look at my fucking elbow, and they'd be like, oh, that, and it's like, yeah, I just have these random spots that refuse to go away. Perma. It was a classic.
Because fucking Deuce ran me over.
Why'd you point at me? Fuck did I
I
do?
didn't point. I wanted to point at Deuce and I didn't see him here, so I just pointed randomly.
I've gone in hand-to-hand combat with a fucking 6-foot brown snake before. That was fun.
I wouldn't use like that and fun in the same sentence usually.
Aren't they the literal like most venomous, or is
Yep.
it black belly
Well,
brown?
no, they're not the most. The taipan is.
Red.
Oh,
The type
no, but what's the worst? What's the worst one we have back in Australia?
Taipans.
I thought it was like
We have like the
I
12
thought it
most
was-
deadliest snakes or some shit in Australia.
no, but wasn't it?
Top 10 or
Isn't
some
it Mr.
shit.
Brown Belly Black?
Hey, Simi.
I think it was red belly black.
So I'm pretty sure from memory it goes taipan and then brown snake. We've got a lot
Oh, I
more
just
than the
wanna
top
see
7.
Snake Run.
No, I mean just in snakes, just snakes.
Oh, right. Eastern, right. There's just a lot of different names for what we're all thinking of. Eastern brown snake is rated as the second most toxic of all snake
There you
venoms
go.
in the world, next to only the inland taipan. There you go.
But the fortunate thing about the taipans is usually they'll just fuck off from you, right?
Yeah.
But
Nothing.
I have had one chase me before though. It was an aggressive little fuck. Tried to climb a table.
Where did you live? Where did you live?
Lots of places. Can't try to climb a table. It literally can't climb the stairs of a fucking demountable building. Comes inside the lunchroom, tries to climb up on the fucking table, and all he had to do is fuck off.
Yeah.
Wild.
That, like, one thing, my number one thing, bro, when animals, you know, most animals, right? Big ones, scary ones, venomous ones, they'll mostly don't want to be fucked around with, you know, like if you leave them alone, like they'll leave you alone. Most
I'm gonna go take a
but the
leak.
scary ones are animals that are like
Ready for these runs?
aggressive. Aggressive animals are
Jeff, what are we doing with
terrifying,
him?
man.
They don't care about anything you do. They're just like, yep,
Yeah.
pray. Fuck you.
Like,
I think magpies are worse than snakes.
oh,
Magpies are cunts.
yeah, magpies are fucked.
Like, they're the ones, I mean, like, I get that they have their babies and they want to protect their babies, but
Mhm.
you don't have to, I'm not going to steal your babies. Chill the fuck out.
It's all because they had a
Yeah.
bad run-in with someone that looked similar to like you in like stature, and that's what they remember, and then their children remember it from there too. Even though that might not have happened to the kids, they still remember that their parents hate the people that look like this.
Generational trauma.
Yeah, fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, there was a park in front of my best friend's house. We lived on the same street, and there was the park in front of his house, and there was magpies there every summer, bro. Every summer. We'd go out, start walking the dogs, they'd swoop us, the dog would run off the leash, we'd have to chase his whippet down the fucking street, up the street, down the street, up the street, almost get hit by a car. And it was like, that was just the norm. Sometimes his dog would jump over the back fence and run after the magpies swooping people. It was like this paranoia anxiety thing of the fucking magpies and our dog. Like, I had a border collie and he would chase the magpies too, and they just would never fuck off. It was like this comedy act
Let's
every
go.
day. Yeah. It was so bad.
Between magpies and plovers, when you're an Australian kid,
We
Oh,
have
brothers.
trauma.
7 at Chaos.
7 at Chaos, yeah, and I think we might have 3 to 4 at Tattoo Shop as well.
I will be back in a moment. Hi, Atlas.
All right.
Hey. I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, listen, I've had a fucking a wild history. All right, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell.
And Mike,
Mhm.
Reggie, Billy, Zulu, come with me.
Hello.
Oh,
All right, so this is basically the pharma right now.
all right.
R&D,
Yeah.
R&D, pharma, pharma, and pharma.
Okay.
All right. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys, we deviated the 800 we're missing. We will put a code locker on it, give it to certain people, okay? Everybody who get product, pay up front. Everybody knows that. We've been talking about it for a couple days now. That should happen to anyone. Nobody is getting on, you know, the shit. So I don't need to stand at the bank for fucking 2 hours. It's Gucci. Maintain and make sure they get the right number if they're sending me money. That's the other thing. And the third thing is, like, we need to bring in somebody else as well into the pharma so we get a little bit stronger. We need to have somebody who is NA. Brandon is coming in. I told him to get 3 more people on his app, you know, and then he's secured. I'm trying. And I've been looking at Vance as well because he's around later on. What do you guys think about that?
Okay, not everyone go first. Okay, so for me, I like him. He's a nice guy and all that. But I'm not sure if he's just here for the money or is he here for the long run. That is what we need to find out. But yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, it's too early to bring him on, but at the same time, I would say everybody who push here who's not a part of the company or are just coming in, like you have the sirens that push with the sirens, you know? Winter is a part of the company. He was good, sir. And she deals with the.
Holy cow! Holy cow!
Well, Dragon might be a good fit for the bill as well. He's around NA, and he's someone that's grabbed stuff for other people in amounts, and just he'll put on the sheet for himself like as Dragon, but when you break it down, it's for other people as well. So I don't know if he's
Okay.
willing for the responsibility or not, but.
But I mean, what are we recruiting for here, KJ? Are we recruiting for someone to like sell weed for the spreadsheet, or are we recruiting someone to be in pharma? You know what I mean, like a member.
No,
of
in
this circle?
pharma.
Yeah, well then, what Billy's saying about Dragon, that feels like that's missing a mark a bit. Like I don't know if Dragon is.
Oh
Are
no.
you kidding me, bro? He pulled the gun and then vanished.
Billy! Fuck it.
I mean, I think he kind of deserves it as well, because
No,
he
no,
said,
he doesn't.
oh, he said, fuck Reggie, he can come free the crate
Man, a
himself.
simple
I'm
no
what?
would've been
I'm an honest
fine.
slave.
Billy.
All right. I think it's bad to have meetings here, but the only thing before you do anything, just put him on the madrasa, all right? So Reggie will take it.
Just stay there.
Okay,
Just stay there.
I put it simple. We are the pharma, us three. I'm trying to get 1 or 2 more persons to kind of like be pharma boys to handle what we are handling, getting the product out, getting people locked in. You know what I mean? Doing the pharma. It was good, man.
Yeah.
So think about like what I said
And-
about Brandon, right?
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah. Well then.
Brandon, Dragon is a PM for the company, so he's not.
Yeah,
he will
exactly.
still do what he's doing. He has his own operation. He's doing sanitation, so that's his kind of like call when it comes to the farm or the company.
But then the only person I would suggest, like as of now, as like a potential prospect would be, I like Deuce seems pretty reasonable, and I found out that he's actually been around the city for a lot longer than I. But again, I don't think it's like yeah, sign him up. I think he's good tomorrow, next. But like yeah, Deuce and Vance are probably the only prospects of
Why
people
don't you-
that are actually here.
Why don't you talk to them about the intern thing that you were saying? Would you?
Yeah, no, I Vance already know he's an intern for the pharma. He's as well most likely gonna be in the Black Ops with Benji. So
The Black Ops, what's that?
it's I don't know. It's a Benji thing. I don't know, 100% what it. So he's kind of like getting locked in different ways. Same with like Vance and Lance and Jaden with that shit.
Yeah.
When it comes to us, okay, and this is like what I need you guys as well, including myself, to do is like last week we had over 7 days we pushed 6,000 a day basically. That number needs to go from 6,000 a day to 10,000 a day. How are we gonna do that as pharma?
We need to get more people that are dedicated.
Yeah. I like.
We have a lot of people here.
Yes, we
Are they
put a
not
lot of
dedicated
people,
enough?
no,
I
the thing is, these people that are here, they'll push when they want to push, that kind of thing.
Okay, so what is the reason? What is one of the rules to be pushing it?
I mean, the 5 commandments.
Yeah, there's the 5 commandments, but I mean, they're not within farmers, so the quota does not apply to them. Am I correct?
You're correct. Should we change that up?
I think so. I mean, we can test it. We can test it. I would say do external quota of 200 a day.
You push
Like,
insanity, you
personally-
push 200 a day.
Yeah.
200 a day is not too much to ask, is it?
No, I don't think.
No.
I personally think though that even with all the numbers now, I think 10,000 is not possible. To be honest, I think the only way that's possible is that if the three of us here all do 1,000 per day minimum, and I'm just not doing it, right? It's not happening. I don't have the time for one, and two, that's like not sustainable. Even if I force the time to be there, I feel like the only way we could hit 10k a day, from how I see it right now, is if we brought in the Hydra route, where they bring in a group of people that like are substantial and they literally manage themselves, and we just give them the wheel.
Then you will have the same problem right you have now. We brought in a sheep ton of people, but they're pushing when they want to push.
But the thing, they're pushing when they want to push because none of them are in a gang. None of them have like any hierarchy or sense of like. It's not about respect, but like none of them are. They're doing it
They
because
don't
they
have
want to be
direction.
here.
There's no
Yeah,
direction.
no one's forcing them to be here, and they're not motivated by some like sense of unity or group motivation or like, you know, well, I need to do this so that my higher ups see that I'm doing good. We don't have that here. We only have that in our small little cell, the 5 people in this room. But everybody else just turns up when they want, because what are we gonna do? If they all left tomorrow, there would be no repercussion. There would be, like, if every single one of them stopped selling tomorrow and it was just us again, they literally wouldn't get in trouble, and it would be on us to fix the problem again. And I feel like that's what makes this so hard, because people are here for fun, as they should be, what we built it for, but nobody gives a singular fuck about being here for anything more than fun and hanging. There's no pressure, there's no expectation, and like I don't
Alright.
think we can enforce that.
Should we bring that expectation now? Like, should we do that? You know, like,
Well,
not
we could-
force people to do. Like, there's a different thing about forcing people and having an expectation of what we want them to do.
Yeah, but I just don't see how we can do that without us becoming the bad guys, and then us having another meeting in 2 weeks with someone like OTT and him saying, no one's going to want to work with you if you act like this.
Motivating.
And then we have to compromise again.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I think it's, the best
What is the
solution.
meeting you said you have with OTT?
Well, like, you know, no. I didn't have a meeting with OTT, but remember when we started and we were doing our own thing, and we enforced no one was going to make money. We're going to make $1 million and buy back everything. We enforced that. We were all sold. We told everybody, you are not making any money selling our product until we're done. And then we compromised the next, because we were told by OTT that that's not sustainable. People won't do that.
So what about if you
So
go the
my
reward
feeling
route?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We need to structure the reward. But the thing is, if we want the number of weed bags to go up, because there's so few of us, all of us have to put in more than the minimum we're doing now. There's not enough time, but the laundromat, all of the rewards that we've cooked up so far. Well, today we're not doing the laundromat because we need to be here to put. So that reward is
No,
delayed.
that was not the case.
Wasn't.
No, it was because they need help for cleaning money later.
Okay, well, that's also fun, but the thing, because we're short-staffed, having that reward structure where we can promise things to people that are going to come and work under us and strive to be better with us, like, it just feels like we're yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, I think we just need like 3 more members, serious members, to help.
Hear me out with this. Hear me out with this, right? You're talking about like a reward that you need to do something for. What about a reward of X amount of bags is what they get for the highest pusher that's outside a farmer?
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
That works.
Why do we need to reward people when you have
Because
the cheapest
people
price in the
always
fucking
need-
city to put?
People always need the carrot, KJ.
I
It's
don't
motivation
understand.
to do something.
Where is my carry?
Yeah,
Well,
that's the thing.
there's people that
get it.
don't
That's the
need
problem.
carrots, right? People that just understand that there's a reason you want to do this shit and go hard for it, right? Other people need to have that carrot. They don't have that carrot, then they're kind of like, well, whatever. But they see it as something. Oh, I've got to beat this person, so I get
Actually,
this. They're
let's
gonna
go.
do it.
Okay, I've got 2 suggestions. Or what if we do a farmer intern run, but not like fucking the company did it? We are looking for people that are criminals and that they can push weed. We get them on board as interns, and we give them a quota to hit every day. I think that might attract some people because some people are longing for a group and people to work with. So that might help. And then second, this is just an idea. Like, don't fucking shoot me in the head for this. But we start, they can start maybe just paying for bags with rolls.
No.
But they pay a premium of 25% extra. Then I will work hard to make sure we get that fucking money cleaned. I'll do it myself if need be.
Yeah.
We will end up with the problem we had back in the days if we do that.
Okay, but the thing is, we can control
If you choose
that,
as your own to buy rolls from people, you do that, yeah. But it will just become another dilemma for me to like, okay, I need to get the rolls, and then I need to get the right money to the right people, and then I need to get the right money to him, the right money to the company. Whatever money I'm gonna have in return is already too much what I'm doing right now.
I agree.
I don't say it's a bad idea, but at the same time, it's like, why do we need to do that when we already have Sly buying fucking 50 more washing machines?
okay, then we need to start
Like,
pushing these people in the right direction to get their money clean.
So who are
No, but we
those
do,
people
right?
though? Who are not knowing the right direction? Who are those people? Name one
There's
name.
a couple of people like who phoned me yesterday.
Who?
The Deuce.
Deuce already knows.
Yeah,
He
it's
phoned
like-
me. He's like, who do you use to clean your mind?
I need to
Buy
get
me
my
the rolls. I'm
fucking
like, no, I
jumper.
don't.
I'm cold.
Like he already know who to contact. Like this is the
He's
problem.
choosing
Like,
not to. But when I
if he's choosing not to do it, it's not our problem, you know.
I actually forgot about you, Billy.
Yeah. I
Thanks.
don't know. The thing that I have,
Fucking
and as
KJ.
plain and simple
Why
as
do
it
we
is,
do-
and you guys,
do
Reggie and KJ know this far better than I, so I might be wrong here, but I feel what we
People
are
need
missing is-
incentives.
No, and I'm not saying me, but the operator is missing this respect of authority and like a hierarchy. So people respect KJ and Reggie, and like even me, right? Like people give me the time, but there is like no hunger for anybody to walk in the direction that we're walking, because it will be here even if they don't. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, the way the company is structured, we have no way of punishing people. You know, we can't just cut all these people off because we need them, and these people know that. You know what I mean? It's like the respect is completely the opposite to what you would get in a gang where everybody does what their boss says. You know what I mean? Like we're missing that. Like literally, if I walked out there and told everybody like they're paying 25 per bag right now, none of them would be happy with it. But if I was like they're fucking jefe and I said, what would they do? You know what I mean? Like that would be law. I feel like we're missing that. And it makes all of these things we're doing so hard because we're just too few men.
Yeah, but also, I mean, if you, let's say you had that kind of power, these people don't belong to your gang, so they would just piss off and go somewhere else.
But that's the thing too, because we are recruiting from a group of people that aren't under any type of leadership, even our own. The difference between us and Hydra is, from what I know, like 3 to 4 gangs that are all operating with a similar sense of that type of like respect among each other, and then to the people on the top. Whereas it's fun and 15 people, lots of which are really great people and do good work, but ultimately aren't like here for Sandy. They're here for fun, to hang and make money. It's
Mike, do you have a cold or something?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something wrong with your
Your
voice,
voice like keeps on like cutting out. I don't know.
cutting or whatever.
I think it's only cutting because he keeps opening and closing his mouth while he's talking.
I might be continuously doing that.
Yeah, just keep your mouth open so I can put something in it.
Oh!
Yeah, probably.
Okay. But yeah, like, I mean,
I understand where you come from, but I don't think that's the right thing. Like, I don't think like, yeah, if you're operating like a gang, your own people will be Gucci. But if you have people coming in from other entities or other gangs, like,
doing a bit of a
they're not
mediation.
other gangs.
Apologies.
It's not other gangs who work with them. It's other like whatever they are.
I mean, yeah. I mean, more, more organized criminal groups. With like leadership amongst themselves type of deal. I just feel like the only other leader on this turf, right, that is in kind of in control of these people, a lot of the new ones, is Benji. That's how I see it. When Benji's here, we can make these people move in any way because a lot of them are.
Yeah, but
right now
Benji's
out
a
there, Most
bitch.
of them, from my understanding, are like Benji recruits, and it's not as if we
Right,
have no
chat?
power. It's not as if they're doing a bad job.
Benji's a
but
bitch.
I don't believe that, 80% of these people are going to be here in 2 weeks. I wholeheartedly believe that almost all of these guys are going to be gone very, very soon. And if something
Why?
changed tomorrow, well, because they'll get bored, they'll fizzle out, something new will happen. That's how I see it.
I have to bleed about it.
I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, but that's just how it seems. I'm unsure if these people,
So basically, what you're telling me, we don't have the grinders here.
yeah, realistically, we don't have people that like are interested in the people in this circle and want to be here for us and do what we're doing, no matter how dog shit it is. And if that is we don't have grinders, then yeah, that we don't have grinders. But you can't run something like this without having that. Like, it's not possible. You can't do this casually. It's a citywide, county-wide crime syndicate. You know what I mean? Like, some people are going to have to put in a lot
No, but
of
that's
work.
why we wanted to recruit for the pharma, but I feel like
Yeah.
there's been no recruiting.
Well, I mean, I've pulled in. I have this boy Deke who's been lazy as fuck to turn up. I got Madam Sophie here, like she's on the turf selling, but it's.
Yeah, Sophie's here.
I don't know how we pull people into Pharma quick
Hello.
because we're not gonna know if they're all of the qualities that we want. Like even Sophie, like I told her straight up, I'm like, I like you, I think you'll fit in, but in my head I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, bro, I don't know if this lady's gonna be what we want. Like she might not even want what we want. You know what I mean? Like it's no guarantee. In a week from now, we might have differing opinions, and I might think, oh, she's a nice person, but she's not Pharma.
Okay, that's fine, no problem.
It's just I don't really know how to recruit people that are going to be like Nathan and Zulu was easy and natural because we just click. I haven't really clicked with anybody in a similar way yet, other than you and Nathan and Zulu, really, and Smalls. But
The thing is,
Yeah.
one of
Smalls
the
is
big
gone,
problems
though.
is
yeah,
What?
I know. Yeah, Smalls is done.
Smalls is gone. He wants to live the gang life.
oh my god, okay.
Yeah, he's off the app too.
He said something about hating fucking Zulu before leaving.
No, he likes me. I sucked his cock before.
Ah!
Oh, what, are you jealous or something?
Oh!
Okay, yeah, but it's so. I think the biggest problem is people want, some kind of benefit. So, like, they don't think about
Benefit is
bigger
the
picture.
cheapest price on the fucking turf.
Yeah, but I
that-
mean, they want more. They want like, oh, okay, so I'm doing this for you. What are you going to do for me? That kind of shit.
What the
the
fuck
people
can we
can't
give
see.
them?
I don't
Okay, how
fucking know.
about, how about this? The top seller for the week gets a discounted price on bags the next following week. So not only do they try hard that week, but the following week they're incentivized to buy more bags to make use of that cheap price. And this will
Motherfucker, I will put up the price to $25, what every other turf have, They have $25, I will put it up there, and it will be like the one who sells the most get $18 the next week. Seriously, like, people are fucking spoiled. That's the fucking problem.
That's the thing. Like the people aren't thinking bigger picture like we do. They think like, what can you do to benefit me now?
Did you hear about the money cleaning thing where the other day no one was selling because they had so much dirty money, and then
Yeah.
Z comes and talks to me, right? And he's like, oh, we're gonna have to partner up. We're gonna work together and clean the money because there's so few of us. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, we will do that, 100%. We're all a part of a bigger family. But then I said to Z, did you consider the fact that how ridiculous it is that the weed pushers who are undermanned have to go and help the money cleaners clean the money of all of the new weed pushers who aren't selling because they have so much money? We have to clean that for them so that they then come back and push for us. But then while we're cleaning for them, we're selling even less bags. Like, and I said to him, like, bro, do you understand how ridiculous that is? Like, we have to get all this weed, distribute it, teach them how to do it, be here. And then when they make too much money, we have to stop, go clean it, and then no one's selling back. Like, it's just absolute insanity that all of this work is being forced onto us. like even more so. Like we
Nothing
have to
is
work
forced
harder
on
now.
you. No, no, no,
Well,
no, no, no.
not forced.
It's
right?
not
It's
forced.
not forced. But because of the situation we're in, people like Z and I and KJ and all of us are trying to solve this impossible puzzle of how we can make it better for these people. But they've already got it so good. Like, it's there's just a piece of respect missing. I said to Z, I was like, bro.
Yeah, but they need to
that's-
get some more people into their organization, what they're doing, basically.
Yeah, just the same as us.
But they have the same problem we have, you know, because it's a different thing, basically. Yeah. So I don't know how we can pump up from 6,000 a day to 10,000 a day. Either
Yeah, I
the
don't
people who are already here need to push more, or we need to get a couple more people pushing.
I think we need to do a farmer internal recruitment drive. See, you know, offer to people if they are, you know, do they want to join farmer? We are doing a recruitment drive for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. And then say to them, okay, your quota is 500 bags a day. That kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a possibility. Do the Dune stuff, you know, the intern program.
Yeah, the thing is, and like the thing we can even like part of this fucking intern program, the bastards need to help Sly and them run their own fucking money.
Yeah, the
So
crazy
instead
shit
of-
as well, though, not gonna lie to you, is like you selling your money for 20 or 15% to them, and then you help them out cleaning your money you're paying already to get clean.
Okay. So okay, another discussion. So Sly spoke to me, said like if we are going to, you know, help them out on a regular basis like we've been doing over the last couple of days, he will drop the percentage like even to a stage where it's basically we don't pay for it. It's
Well-
just to us though, just to us.
Yeah, but that is a good thing, you know. That is a benefit you get from doing your shit.
But yeah, I think if we can do a intern farmer recruitment drive, and like they get to push like, let's say, okay, 250. I mean, 250 is fucking easy. Like, come on, anyone can do that. Then for them
If you
to,
have
you know,
10 people pushing 250, it's 2.5K, you know. If you have 20 people, it's 5,000. See what I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
again-
250 is easy. I mean, we can even put it at fucking 400 if we need to, 400 a day. But for them to get that clean money, like they'll get cash in hand. However, they need to help Sly and them to clean the money. So even if they rotate daily,
Yeah, but not everybody
two
can do
people-
that, you know, because not everybody can see how the operation is running as before they are part of the whole operation itself.
And also, some people might just be liabilities to go and clean money. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people aren't built for that
Yeah.
type of crime, you know? They're just going to crash out, cause trouble.
But that is the, you know, that is where you see which people basically, you know, stand out, because they are risking their own money. Like the first time I ran with Sly and them, I was risking my own money, not their money, not the company money. I was running my own money.
I do like that idea, but the one thing I will say is that the way that Sly and them clean money is not really scalable up to more than 3 or 4 people.
It
The
is.
amount of time I spent, I mean, you need 2 cars running, but what I'm saying is, are Sly and Z going to go out of their way to backseat take care of our, I don't know how many farmer interns we're going to have, but I assume like hopefully over 5 or 6. Are they going to teach these fuckers at a cost of their own time for no payment how to run money at risk of themselves? Like, you see what I'm saying? We would have to do that, because then we're asking Sly and Z to
No, but
cater to our
no.
recruits.
But the thing is, this so Sly and them will still take their 15%, because I mean, Z is going to be, or whatever is going to be VIP. The VIP needs to be paid because the VIP is
But
the
you-
one that knows the way.
Yeah, 100%. But you know what I'm saying, though, right? Like, if we give them 2 farmer recruits at a time, they're just repeating the process of slowing down their personal efficiency and teaching these people the job where they're likely to be dog shit at fair and fair.
Yes,
You know,
but
for us, it's
I mean,
fun.
but the thing is, like, I mean, how else are you going to find out if these people are suited for this life?
I mean, just because you're dog shit at driving and not good in a police chase doesn't mean you can't be a really good weed seller and like useful asset to a criminal organization. I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying that, like, I feel like that has problems because we're basically just offloading a portion of our time onto like Z and the boys. You know? I feel like you and me would have to run that at cost of our own time so we can teach them how we work. You know, because Sly and Z need men too, right? They're probably like they need people as well. It's not just us.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Like, if you have a recruitment drive just for farmer, the people that push, they might say, okay, no, pushing is not for me, but I like the money cleaning.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, for
that
sure. And
is
then,
that
you
is
know,
a
we
plus
can- we
one
can
for both sides, because that means our money will get cleaned quicker because Sly and them continue, man. However, maybe there's one that said, oh no, this money cleaning is shit. I can't drive. What? I'd rather stick to pushing. So
Yeah.
they see the whole, they see full circle. They see from where they get the bags to where the money is clean. So they understand the whole process and what goes into it.
Yeah, but I mean, then there's like KJ's thing where it's like, then these people are gonna see everything. Like, how do we vet? Like, right now, everybody in the circle, who is a farmer intern right now? I'm saying Deuce and Vance, right? Those are people that we would ask to do that right now.
Yes.
I personally would ask Sophie as well if she was interested, but like, that's 3 names that we would potentially want to use. That's like, you know, fair enough. But then are we going to go out and get more people? Because if we get more people in that are like less, I don't know, trusted, like less connections to us as a group.
I didn't realize this meeting would just be a massive yap session.
And know intimately how Z and Slide do their run. You know what I mean? Like that's like a big. You bring someone in as a farmer intern, they run money with Sly and Z. They know what car they drive. They know where they live. They know to sit at Sly's door with a gun and catch Z depoting 40 grand because that's how they do the run. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of information to give to people. And like, that restricts the amount of people we can suggest, because then we need to trust them a little bit already. It's fucking hard, bro. I don't know how we're supposed to do this.
But I mean, either way, the thing is to get in new people, there might have to be an alternative way that takes a bit longer for Sly and them. However, they can then do their own recruitment drive to see if the people are, you know, suited for the lifestyle.
I don't know. I think recruiting people in a month, right? Another month from now, I believe we will have more people. But getting that done quickly.
Yeah, I should have known better.
I just don't see if there's a way that we can do it that's like foolproof. It's going to involve a lot of extra time.
This is how I see it. And I think this is how we need to do it. When it comes to the money shit, Sly or Z, they call me, they call you Sulu or you Mike. They say they need 2 boys, 3 boys. You take the boys you trust enough to bring on that, all right? Who you think is good enough from the pharma. We're gonna help out. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
the ones who are vetted out, all right?
Yeah.
They speak to us 3 and we bring the people we think is enough. If we don't have enough, we don't bring, all right? We don't risk it, all right? Because of, like you said, they don't need to know how it operates. That is one thing. Second thing is, like, they don't need to know how much goes through, how we do stuff, who we talk to, who we do business with. Like, they don't need to know anything because we haven't vetted them fully out, right? Second of all, we need to recruit some more for the pharma, not only hire people who sell for us. That is the other thing. We should try to get a couple more people. We have Benji helped us out with Lance and Vance. They've been fucking Gucci down here. Jane is down here pushing as well. Winter, she brings her own girls, the Sirens. They're on their own app. They're doing their own thing. I told her as well to activate a little bit more heisting stuff and bring more like fun into it, you know, when they're pushing. I can talk to Winter to see like if they can do like a certain quota, you know, for the girls who are able to be around.
I would just like to
You know
say,
what I mean?
Age of Water
each a day or whatever.
Reviews so far, out of 46 of them, mostly negative.
I can do the same for.
Apparently servers are having issues.
Them, and I can do the same for other people.
People have issues with the pay to win aspect.
We need to ramp up the production a little bit. We need more people to push. If they can get more members to do it, and 200 each, you know, members who are pushing. They live.
So just a question: what is the reason behind ramping up the production? So I can just understand.
I don't know why they did. So like you can purchase currency inside the game as well.
Pay to win for the pharma, for the company.
Okay. So what? You just hear me out. What if you know? Have you thought about bulk discount?
I haven't thought about bulk discount.
Yeah. No? So let's say if they buy 2,000 bags, then they get like I don't know, 15% off or $2 less or something.
Yeah, but
like
then
that.
We need to ramp up the production to 15,000 instead of 10,000. If you're gonna have the discount when they have the cheapest product in this fucking city.
No,
But I can pull it up to where everybody else is and give them a discount.
No, the thing is, I'm just thinking because most people only do like 100, 200, maybe 500 bags, but like Funds, he does like 1,000. Now, let's say if you say to him, okay, if you buy 3,000 instead, you'll pay $2 less. So, no, it is 3,000. That's up to him to push. It's just an idea because I mean, then he has to sell at 3,000 or he loses the money. But farmer and the grower still get their money.
Yeah, we lose $2 per bag, man, doing that, and he will probably do the same time to sell the 3,000 that he's doing now when he's buying 1,000.
Then you're gonna get people buying it together too.
Yeah, they will buying it together, get cheaper price, and they will sell it to use the same time they're pushing it.
That's fine. It's just an idea.
Yeah, no, I like the idea, but I don't see like the problem right now. We have given everybody the cheapest price they can have, and if they want to make money, they can be here for 6 hours and make a shit ton of money. But people don't want the money. We need to find the people who need the money, and then we can mold into what we are doing.
I mean, if you want to increase what they're doing, right, how they're doing it, it's like I said, just get the carrot and say the person who's bought the most bags over the week gets 500 free bags. Nobody technically loses out on that, right, except for R&D, and that's a negligible expense if it ramps up how much they're buying, right? 500 bags is fuck all.
We can do 500 bags. We can pay it off from the pharma cut we are getting, and we can do that. The reason why we need to ramp it up is like,
hello, sorry, I'm still busy.
Like, it's a small amount, and it's gonna fucking hopefully incentivize people to want to push more.
Yeah,
and it's pitting them all against each other.
And it feels like we need to create kind of like, you know, when we were fighting for the 100%, you know what I mean? Then we push a lot, you know what I mean, Mike? Because we have something to work towards. Right now, you're only working for your bank account.
And the problem is, that is exactly it. I don't have experience in, the gang life like you two, but I have a lot of experience in like competitive environments, right? Where without it, problems bubble up because people don't have time, they have time to contemplate. But if people are constantly pursuing a goal, it makes it better for all of us, right? And we know that, right? If we had a goal to hit, we would all be selling 1,000 bags a day minimum because it would mean something. And we just need to find something that is actually going to appeal to people that don't want to be in fun, people that aren't really even full-blooded criminals or whatever. We need something that is going to appeal, and money, I guess, really is the only thing. So people that need money are good targets, really good targets, right? That we bring in, treat them right, and we know they need to be here.
I'll be right back.
And people that are here, the competitive goal, like seller of the week.
We can have a seller of the week where they get 500 free baggies and some other like benefits, for being the seller of the week.
And it's like the high stuff. If there's time, I'm willing to. I would do that almost every day if I could. You know what I mean? If we had the manpower and it wasn't costing us anything on the weed end, I would run it. So it's like, if you want to come and do this, maybe not sell it off the week, gets a guaranteed spot. But I'm gonna look at the shit. And if we have people that are lazy awake, I might just not do it that day. But if we have a squad of people, Lance, Vance, fucking Deuce, that are like, they're here every day, I'll be like, yo, boys, you want to do a run, right? I'll offer it on the days where we have people that deserve it, as opposed to just doing it and filling it up mindlessly with whoever's here. Like something like that as well. And
you want to know what you farmer boys should do?
What's up?
So other than the 500 bags, right? For the others, you guys should have an internal thing. Person who sells the least needs to fucking pay for X amount of bags for the other people, like in farmer. Then it pitches against you, so you're not at the fucking bottom. If you're at the bottom, you're paying around.
Yeah, I mean that's fair enough, right? I'm down to buy around, but at the same time, what happens if
not buy.
I have a bad.
No. Listen, it shouldn't become to money. We are dressing you up for the next heist.
Huh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the thing, if you push the least, should be something not has to do with money or buying or losing money, whatever. It's losing your dignity, basically.
Yeah, like the dunce hat, you get put in the dunce corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
you need to wear that hat, you know, for like a week or whatever.
Because I think you
know?
guys would be more competitive about less about who's number one and more about not being last.
Yeah.
Mm.
So even if you sell 3 bags more than the other person because you see that they've got more, then yeah, you're gonna get out there and sell that 3 bags.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Just
even
something a little
more because
fun
you don't want
between
to
you
be the-
guys.
The thing right now, the company is basically 3 people. No, the company, I say, the pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Actually,
bringing
I know
bags
what it
in.
is.
Mm.
I know what your punishment is if you're at the bottom for next week.
Oh, well,
You need to make sure that Billy's looked after for a day.
oh fuck no! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Fuck,
Nah, I
I'm
fuck
gonna
with
be here every fucking day for
Yeah.
this period of time.
Honestly, bro, I can handle being Billy Daddy Day. I fuck with Billy.
Wouldn't that be the prize though? You spend a day with Billy.
Oh no,
$100?
that's no Billy. Billy's bitch for a day. Yeah. Imagine that.
Billy's bitch for that. Imagine that. Holy fuck.
You ain't
But
gonna
I
be at the
think
bottom.
We like Mike. We need to do like I know how the other people operate. I know it's easy to operate. If a gang, if you were a gang right now, I will order you to do stuff, but you wouldn't
Yeah,
fucking hate your life. All right, trust me, you would. You will hate your life and your fucking whole existence. So
Yeah.
yeah, you would do. You'll do. Trust me. Like I know. I've been with the Vagos for 2 years. I ordered people around. They wanted to kill me every fucking day. All right. Just ask Reggie.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't me. I ordered around. I was too busy trying to order people around to get them to fucking get into the meth lab. All right.
Yeah.
I know that pain.
Yeah. It is a pain. We need like I don't know what other reason I could give people than actually making money. But people don't want to make money. That's not up to me. They have the cheapest price in the city. That is up here. We just need to find another Zulu, another Nathan, another Vance, another Lance, you know, who just they move to Los Santos. They're looking for something. They want to make some money and want to make show themselves a little bit, you know, show their worth, you know.
Degenerate looking for a purpose.
Yeah, that is what we need to do.
Do you guys know where Zulu went?
Yeah,
to
he's
re-up.
re-up.
Probably dead on a bike, I'm gonna be honest.
He went to bed, doesn't he? If you want to help also with the money run.
I have to sell my bags, but after that, yeah, it's gonna take me like 2.5 hours.
Sounds good, man. Please just let me
Yeah.
know.
I'll be back. Rip.
Hey.
Having fun down there, Billy?
No, not at all.
You sure? At least you're still included in the conversation.
I mean, for the first bit when I was on the mattress in the corner, not really.
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't hear. You should have just said something.
I mean, you know, not that guy, you know.
No, you're not that guy this time.
What do you mean?
You fucking heard.
When
But
am I ever?
we're gonna run out today. I'm stressing.
No. There's some more that's gonna dry up soon.
Yeah, but then that's it.
Then there's gonna be more that's gonna dry up soon.
No. Not until after next storm. Remember, because someone slept in?
No,
I think
it's
what
'cause
we
of the
need to
power
do,
outage.
I think like this with the 500, it's everybody who push up here. Doesn't matter if you're part of the company or not, you know? We give you 500 for free.
Well, the problem then is that they know that they're always just going to be defeated by Farmer, so why bother? But I think having you guys have your own thing is going to be beneficial.
Yeah, but at the same time, they can join in on the competition if they want to.
But also, Pharma by this point is so rich. What's $8 grand gonna motivate them? You know.
I think I'm freaking out.
I think.
No,
everybody in
you
Pharma is very-
like the thing I don't think you understand. The money is not the motivation why we're here slinging. We already got money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
See what I mean? Like the motivation for me, like if I can get 500 for free and don't pay for it, I will just get that. I will sling here the most to get that price. You know, even me, it's still a competition. Doesn't matter if you told me that.
Okay, hear me out. First week, non-farmer. Second week, farmer boys come in and get involved in it. Let them start to get a
Ooh.
roll on so they get the feel for it. And then the heavy
Yeah,
hitters
start
come
off from
in.
next week. I will put out a little memo on the company as well